at least the first two we know. Go to create, go to query design. Okay, create query design. And a moment ago, we draw the conclusion. We need to include all these three tables. So again, double click. Sometimes if you say, I don't know what do you mean by double click, it's not intuitive. And in this case, well, this course has been selected, table has been selected, you can click add. That's another way to do this, if you like it. Okay. Step by step, that's very good as well. So include all the three tables. And then we have to say, well, what will be on the list? So I'm going to, the list will be course ID, so CRS ID in course table. CRS ID in course table, double click. Next one, course name, only one, no other place. Number 3, credit hours. And student ID. Student ID, we have 2. I go to student table because it associated with first name, last name. So I go to student table. STUID in student table. First name, last name, major. Entry date. Which year the student officially enrolled to the university. Graduated or not, they have to be on the list. And also grade received, each term they took the course or the student took the course, and the year information. Last one, we don't have this attribute. We don't have this attribute. The year of the course taken. But we, based on our current understanding, term has the information in terms of which year the course has taken. Only thing the term itself is a combination of two pieces information, year and term. So in this case, we have to use MIT function to get a substring from term, which means this substring is the first 4 digits, because the first 4 digits of the term indicate the year that the course has been selected and taken. The last digit is the information to indicate which term the course has taken, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we used or practiced the term last time when we built the domain integration or the validation rules. At that time, we only we worked on the term section. We didn't work on the years portion. Okay. So let's save this first. And the name is course enrollment. So up to this point, any questions? Up to this point. We brought in all these 3 tables and we created this list. Only one attribute has been left out at this point. But up to this point, any questions? Okay, pretty good. No question so far. Okay, last one is. Okay, go ahead.
What were we supposed to tell us?
Missed the last portion because the sound was not clear. What we're supposed to?
What were we supposed to title it?
Course enrollment.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Okay, seems yeah okay now. And how to find out the year information? We can go back to grade table. Use this as a quick reference. Under term, we used this function. MID term 5.1. 5.1 means with the substring, we are going to get the term information. If we can modify this a little bit, MID term 1.4, start with position number 1, and we take four letters. That will be, or digits. That will be the year. Okay. So we can, if you have this, you can copy that one. If you don't have this, that's fine. We only use this for reference. So we can close it and put the cursor in the field of the last available spot. Put the cursor here. Come back to course enrollment. Okay. Now I like to bring you to that place. Right click. Put the cursor in the field box in the next available spot. I'm moving slow because this will be the first time we are getting there. Right click. And go to build. I don't want to miss anybody in the class right now. Put the cursor in the field box, last available box. Right click, choose field, build. It will bring you here. Okay. So we are going to use MID function. In the expression elements here, have you seen this one, functions? Click this plus sign to open it. And then on the sublist, you click built-in functions. Okay. Now, this is by category, and this is by value. So we can, because our function starts with M, you can move this side, move down until you see M, MID $sign. $sign. And once you choose MID $sign, you see the explanation. This is the format: string, start, length, return a string containing a specified number of characters from a string. The first string is called a main string, and the result is called a substring. And this specifies the way to find out how to construct a substring. So wait here for 5 seconds. Function, built-in function. On the right-hand side, scroll down to a little bit below the middle, MID $sign. And here is the explanation. So double click. If this is okay, let me check. So no question, which means I'm assuming everybody find this. Double click. It goes to here. Okay. And you can change replace the first one with bracket term, bracket back. And the second one, replace that one with 1. We are going to start with position number 1. We are going to take 4 letters. If this is a little bit too small, I'm going to copy this and put it in a Word file so that you can see better. Here, I have a chance to make it bigger. So basically, this is what we put in that box. MID $sign, open parenthesis, bracket, term, bracket back, comma, 1, comma, 4, close parenthesis. Here. Everybody for the whole class? I'm going to this out of this screen. So once you enter this information here, we are building a particular field, and the information is not directly from the attribute, but indirectly by going through this kind of manipulation, and click OK. So it goes to here. Now you see automatically the system added express expr1. So we change expr1 as year. Type that, replace that one with year. Keep the colon. Keep the column. So I'm going to wait here, and information in this box eventually will look like this. Again, this is another critical point. I want to make sure, wait here until the whole class feel comfortable. Year, colon, MID $, open parenthesis, open bracket, term, close bracket, comma, 1, comma, 4, close parenthesis. That will go to this field. If this is okay, save, I'm going to wait here before I leave. Okay, so since I don't see any hands or questions. So after you save, just go to design ribbon and test run to see what the result look like. We have not done yet, but that's the major portion. First major portion. This will be the result. So again, you can resize it up to. This time we don't need to work on the label. Okay, just for you can do that later, but not required for the project because we already didn't know how to do that. So once you get here, I really like to move to the right. Here, move to the right a little bit. Oh, okay, I cannot move to the right. Basically, that's here. You can double check the term information and the year information to see whether the year information matches the year in here. Right? Okay. So looks like okay. So I'm going to mute some. I see some background sound, so I'm going to mute. Okay. It's already gone. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So major portion, major technical issue has been addressed. Next one is how to show the result. How to show the result or put the criteria there. So criteria number 1, easy one, the record should be listed in ascending order by course ID. So you go to course ID, first column. In the sort section, you choose this as ascending. Right, listed in ascending order. Next one, a little bit tough. And also that's the moment we are going to use in one unused listed criteria. A pair of bracket. One more time. Not just in the MID function. And also here in particular case. So you have to type, please enter the year format in the format of 4 digits, such as maybe I can copy this one. Copy this. And you go to the criteria portion. Go to year information, year column, and put the cursor inside the criteria box. Type in open bracket and paste the function I just copied. Oh, no, not copying here. So seems like I need to retype. Right. So I try to save some time, but end up with I couldn't do that. So open bracket, type in, please enter the year in the format of 4 digits, such as 2019, colon. Type all this in. And after you finish typing, close bracket. Close bracket. Okay. Basically, let me copy this. Control C and put it in the Word file. Here. Basically, this is what I typed. Open bracket, that's very important. Please enter the year in the format of 4 digits, such as 2019, colon, and the close bracket. Those pair is very critical. Whatever inside, that's relatively speaking from systems perspective, minor. They just show all the information, whatever the information you type in this pair of bracket on the screen. They really don't care. If you have typo, that's fine. But only for typo is only for human beings. System only make sure only you have open bracket and close bracket. Okay, so come back to here. Where's my project? Oh, under here. Okay, after you type this in, save the work. So this time we specified added 2 additional pieces. One is easy, make this in ascending order. The second one's a little bit complicated in terms of typing the information, but actually the structure is very easy. We have open bracket, some information inside the bracket, and a close bracket. Once this is done, you can test run it. Okay, I'm going to wait here just in case. I know you type much faster than I do, but just in case some of you still need this information, I'm going to stay here between this time and the last time. Ascending order and this box. Let me see, anybody ask me to wait? No. Any hands? Let me move this outside. I'm going to turn off my video. So no hands up. Okay, seems okay. So you can run it. Okay, once you run, okay, now here's the people ask, hey, you want to find out information now, you want which year? Which year? I'm going to say, well, how about 2020, this year? And I click OK. Here's the information. Okay, and the keys in ascending order by a course ID. You can close and then run it again, and go to close enrollment, double click. This screen will show up again. Now this time 2019, a moment ago 2020. A little bit more, makes sense. How about 2018? I've not tried that yet, but we still have many. Okay, so up to this point, we keep those this time, term and the year. Basically, they should match 2018. And this should be 2018. The first 4 digits must be 2018. Okay, so that's query-wise, that's done. What do we learn from here? On the top of the previous queries is this box, dynamic box. Each time you run this, you have to enter additional information, not predefined. It's on the spot. So you have the choice to pick up which year, but then this year not predefined. Okay, this is the way to get this done. 2017, 2020. additional information, feature information